before doing it. This is my third time. My first time was actually a year ago today. And just a word of advice, don't mix nerves with a slice of curry. It's not really very nice. It's not even satisfying. You finish, you look at it, and you go, all right, well, sometimes, the men will appreciate this. You look at it and go, that was me. I think that. I imagine, probably to a lesser extent, the male one, but it's kind of similar to when a woman gives birth. End of the spectrum, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, you're probably looking at me thinking, oh, he's tall. And you're right. I am, yeah. People still need to clarify that all the time. Hello, you're tall. Thank you. I am, yeah, it's true, yeah. You are observant. Well done. And it's very strange. I mean, I'm guilty of it. When I was a child, I saw a tall person, but the face that a child makes when I walk past them is quite something. Something like this. And then a whisper, usually to, he's tall. Yeah, apparently he is, yeah. Remember that, you can tell him when you're a bit older. A bit more cocky. But yeah, I'm 6'9". And it's quite strange, because it's like very, very tall. You've got 6'3", 6'4", that's good. That's kind of the height I wanted to stop at, really. But I was at an age where this is going to keep going. This is going to keep going and going until nothing fits me. Luckily, the internet came out, so I can find some stuff that fits me. No, that's good, yeah. But it's very strange. You have to have a different outlook on things. Usually looking down. But so I've banged my head on pretty much everything imaginable. Walking down a corridor is kind of like doing the inverted hurdles, really. Unfortunately, it's not an event. It should be. It looks cool if I'm listening to music, but yeah, it's very strange because I am 6'9", but it's usually the thing that people come up to me and go, "Wow, how tall are you?" 6'9". Fuck off! You're not 6'9". Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I'm 5 foot. Sports, very good these days. Really quite strange. But and it's a very, very strange people say to me, "Why, do you play basketball?" No. All right. Sometimes, feeling a bit adventurous, you play basketball. Yeah. All right. Well, pretty mundane question, really. Yeah. Unless you're a scout for the Plymouth Raiders or something, it really doesn't matter. Oh, you must play rugby. No, I don't play rugby because I'm not a twat. That doesn't apply to all rugby players, but I was at Freshers Week last week. Freshers Fair. I work at uni now, and people come up to me, "Oh, you got to play rugby. You've got to." Like, why? The guy who came up to me saying I got to play rugby was wearing nothing but a mankini. That's why I don't want to play rugby, really. So it's a great laugh. Yeah. You get to meet all these people. I don't want to meet all those people, frankly. Like, you look the most sane of all of them, and you're wearing a massive green G-string. But, I say all these things, and it doesn't really matter about me being tall. It's another example, really, of a first world problem. I might bang my head occasionally, but at least I'm not getting shot in Africa or in a civil war. And it makes me laugh, because people will complain about the most mundane thing. Topical, maybe, perhaps I've thought of. Oh, I ordered mine on Amazon, it didn't come until Wednesday. So, at least you're not a Rwandan orphan. It applies to a lot of things. My mum, constantly complaining, has someone put a bloody wet spoon in the sugar again? Yeah, get over it, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, all these things, they're kind of ridiculous. Oh, the bus was late. Was it? Well, you get to enjoy a bit of peace and freedom in your civil country while you're waiting for the bus. Sniff the air, it's beautiful. Unless it's not beautiful. Sometimes it's not. Areas around Plymouth, no, it's smelly. Rural areas are smelly. Yeah. Anyway, you got, excuse me. Yeah, kind of get cotton mouth when you talk a lot. Not when you're talking to your mates. You're talking to a lot of people. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. Yeah, of course. Britain's one of the peacekeepers, sending all the armies off and stuff. And, it's debatable. They might do a good job, they might not. But what I've been worried about, pretty much for about 12 years now, all our armies have been off. And I think it leaves our country wide open for a medieval French invasion. It's happened before, it might happen again. But when it has happened before, though, we've been okay. You know, we've been relying on our knights, our noble knights in their glistening armour, lances and tactics. So brave, so brave. Now we have Bruce Forsyth. Sir Bruce Forsyth, I might add. He's noble and valiant. He'll be leading the charge. You've got Sir Alan John in his bright, pink, fluffy armour. Huge dildo instead of a lance. You know, Sir Ian McKellen, he's alright. You stick him in the middle when they come to the beach. He won't let anyone past him. I'll go around the sides. But, you know, on the sides, maybe you could put, I don't know, what's he called, Chris Hoy. He's fast. Maybe not so much on a beach, but you could throw shredded wheat behind him and slow people down. Yeah, that'd be good. Alan Sugar at the back, just making sure the guns are working. You're fired. You're fired. Sorry about that, it's terrible, I know. I just need a way of, you know, like finishing it off. Yeah. Is anyone new to Plymouth here? Any freshers? Oh, good. Well, this might work. Just pretend you're all freshers. Any freshers? Well, you know, people that are new to Plymouth are usually either freshers or anyone from Cornwall. Because, you know, Plymouth is a place where the Cornish people come to go anywhere else. I just mean travel through. I mean, they have to stay here for at least a year just to go, oh, I'm not in Cornwall anymore. I'm the closest I could possibly be to Cornwall without being in Cornwall. I'm just going to be bitter to everyone, see how it goes. And then, you know, it's almost like a gateway city. No, weed's a gateway drug, and then you go to the other drugs, the harsher ones. You go to the heroin Glasgow, or speed London, everything Manchester. But Plymouth's the place to be. But I was saying to freshers before, you know, it's a very, very peculiar accent. Very strange. And around campus, you're not really going to hear it. You might hear it from, you know, some of the people who work there. But they tried to stem it. I'm from Plymouth. Sometimes it comes out, but I realised from a very early age, if I want to be taken seriously in anything, try not to sound like you're from Plymouth. But to get a proper ear, you know, to properly hear it, you've got to go down by the sundial. Scary down there. It's like the elephant's graveyard down there, the Lion King. Or the little broken shops closing down. Or the little hyenas. Hooray! Hooray! How's it going? Hooray! Ironically, it's where the Disney shop used to be. Not so much anymore. Yeah. So, I have this friend who he doesn't have a girlfriend, unfortunately. He's been looking for a long time. He's been trying out internet dating. And I've always been a very sort of keen follower of traditions. Comes from my mum, always saying, you know, play mean, keep them keen. So I gave the same advice to him on the internet. So he got a message. Oh, hi, yeah, I like the look of you, I like your profile. Do you want to meet up? He replies, fuck off. Do you want? Alright? She hasn't replied yet. But, you know, I think she will. Standing strong. So I'm going to leave you with a little story of my time in university. Happened in the library, not in the library. I went to uni in Bristol. And they had these proximity lights in the library. And they're very dangerous things because usually, you know, I was hungover most of the time and I couldn't face light. So I had to go to the library in the dark. And, you know, I was there, I was doing an all-nighter, doing my work. And felt a bit tired. And they had this corner full of beanbags, loads of beanbags. You could just crash there if you wanted to for a couple of hours. So I was walking over there, lights going on and off, on and off. I looked over there, completely dark, no light at all. But I saw a little glimpse of this beanbag, really massive beanbag. Oh, I like to look there. Yeah, I can sleep there. That'd be good. So I took a running jump, and the light came on just too late because I had jumped, and there was this massive fat black girl. Landed right on it. And I've never ran so fast in my life. Anyway, thank you very much.
everyone.